Welcome to Tower Talk Business Radio on the voice of Nassau Community College 90.3 WHPC. Tower Talk Business Radio brings you conversations with the top business minds on Long Island and around the nation, including expert consultants and small business owners who have found success, but are also willing to share their top tips, failures, and give gritty, matter-of-fact advice based on their first-hand experience. And now, let's get down to business with Tower Talk Business Radio, powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation.
Hello and welcome to Tower Talk Business Radio, powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation. My name is Ray Schwetz, AVP of Nephew Business Banking, along with Donyshia Boston-Hill, CEO, keeper of the brand, marketing, and digital agency, and we're focused on being the premier resource for business and entrepreneurship.
Ray and I bring you weekly business advice, tips, tools, and services that help you grow your business. But we also interview the top business leaders in the industry. First, let's jump into Success Chat. According to Tory Burch, fearlessly pursuing your dreams and embrace ambition is definitely the motivation for Women's History Month. We're celebrating this month so that we can really bring you amazing stories.
And amazing women.
And this week, we're so happy to have back with us.
Yes, part two,
Beverly Fortune.
Yes, Beverly is an award-winning publisher. She's an event coordinator, well known in Long Island as a dynamic and strategic connector who helps building relationships and among partnerships and businesses, nonprofits, local community. She's everywhere. As COO of Morey Creative Studios, the largest HubSpot agency on the East Coast, Beverly oversees the day-to-day operations of the agency and heads up the custom publishing division. She spent her career in publishing, and she was a longtime associate publisher of the award-winning alternative news outlet Long Island Press and the women's lifestyle magazine Milieu. Did I pronounce that right this time?
Milieu.
I never get that right.
It's French.
Okay. That's what it is.
A little parlez-vous français.
All right. Every time we got to say that, I'm just going to point to DB and she's going to say
Milieu.
Yes. That sounds much better.
Très bien.
Merci.
Yes. Now, several organizations have recognized Beverly as a person who gives a voice to women in the Long Island community, and appropriate guest then for this month, certainly. Beverly is an Energia partner with the Academy of Regional Stewardship at Morey College and serves on the board of Nassau Community College Foundation and the board of advisors at Mayava. Okay, I got that one right. Capital. Welcome, Beverly. It's glad to have you back.
Thank you, and I'm honored. This is I had a great time last week, and I'm really happy to be back today. So I'm looking forward to the show.
Oh, we're great. We're excited to have you and finish off some of the questions that we weren't able to get to. So yes. In true Vogue style, we have a long list of rapid-fire questions that need your voice, especially when we jump into our lightning round.
Yes. So we're going to jump right into that?
I think we should.
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
We're breaking the format today.
We are.
Breaking the glass ceiling with rapid-fire questions.
All right. So here we go.
All right.
Who's on your Mount Rushmore of publishing?
I went outside a little bit.
Okay.
I think Kathleen Rice is a rock star.
Oh, cool.
She would be one of the heads. And Catherine Heaviside, she's the president of Epic 5 Public Relations. And
we had her on the show. She's amazing.
She really is. She is the epitome of a true professional businesswoman. She just does it all. And my mother. My mother was one of the first wave during World War II out of Hot Springs, Arkansas, and she was very well known in the Women's Navy, and she was just honored in Washington at the Navy Memorial as well. So
nice.
Thank you.
Oh wow,
things you learn.
Yeah,
right?
That's where she met my dad.
Cool. Was he also in the Navy?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Very
nice.
cool.
Now, okay, what is the one thing you think you mastered?
I think I'm a pretty good strategist. I listen, and then I can kind of figure out, not saying that I have all the answers, I don't, but I kind of figure out where a person would need to go or what they need to do.
Okay.
So you're a really good person to talk with, consult with, and... Yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree.
I like connecting people, and I I don't know. It's just something in my head that I can connect.
Wonderful.
Or figure out the answer to a problem.
So wine or coffee?
Oh, both. Depends on the time of the day.
Stereo. That was perfect.
That was perfect. That was. And how do you de-stress?
I like to listen to guided meditation.
See previous answer.
Yes.
With a glass of wine.
With a glass.
But seriously, I think guided meditation is very underrated, and it works.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I may have to try that.
Put a podcast on, and you're good to go.
That sounds like a plan. I think we need to do that.
I think so.
Live.
They have it for children, too. It's interesting. I do it with my grandchildren, and kind of works, yeah.
Who is the person who's made the biggest impression on you?
In business?
Sure.
I would have to say Elisa DiStefano from News 12. I think she is so underrated as far as her business acumen. She's very smart and a very good friend and a very good person to know.
I think I met her at the Chocolate Expo.
Oh, yeah?
Did you?
I think so, yeah.
Did they give her chocolate?
She was all set. She was set.
She probably, if they offered it to her and there wasn't a lot, she would have given it to someone else.
She would have been giving out a lot of chocolate.
That's the kind of person that she is.
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome. That's awesome. So what motivates you, Bev?
I love to help people. I'm very lucky to have the job that I had. Even though I'm not with the Long Island Press anymore, it enabled me to really build up a very good network of people that I still know and still like to connect. And so that's just something I like to do.
She's the ultimate connector here.
Yes. Oh, definitely. All right. Now, picture that we're in the Beverly Fortune book club. What is the book that you would recommend to us and why?
I think Good to Great. I read that in the beginning of my career, and it stood out. I mean, I read, quite a few books after that, but that's, I think, my favorite business book.
Nice.
Yep. And Built to Last.
And Built to Last.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I recall reading that. Mm-hmm. So now, if you were in a girl band, what would be the name of your group?
I'd have to go with the Honeybees.
Oh,
I like that.
because you're so sweet.
No. My dad used to call me that. Now my grandchildren call me BB, and so that's kind of my symbol.
Okay.
So I would have to say the Honeybees.
Ooh, la la.
But it wouldn't be a group.
You're solo.
Oh, yeah.
She is stepping out. She is going to motivate
because
you.
no one would want to sing with me, I think.
I probably concur because no one probably wants to sing with me.
And the instrument
we have
that I
in common.
play would not be helpful in a girl or a guy band.
Oboe?
No, I don't think you'll guess it.
What about you?
Tuba.
No, it begins with a G.
G.
We're like, gee.
Glockenspiel. The
Okay,
bell
yes.
lyra. Yes,
My
So-
daughter has one of those.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's not many people do.
You are listening to the Tower Talk Business Radio on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. I'm Ray Schwetz, along with Donyshia Boston-Hill, and our guest today is Beverly Fortune, Chief Operating Officer of Morey Creative Studios, and Part 2. Now, who is your biggest business icon? Who is the person that you would say is like number one?
I'd have to say it's Jed Morey.
Okay.
I mean, I started with him 19 years ago, and he, like I said in the previous show, that the first day I was meeting with people from the New York Times and Newsday and different magazines and buying advertising, which I had no idea what I was doing, and he said, figure it out. And I did, and then I continued to do that throughout my career.
I think Jed is like your Yoda.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So to put it in Star Wars context.
Yes, I like that. I appreciate
I
it.
can
Thank
tell
you.
from
He's better looking than Yoda.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We'll take that.
And in Star Trek terms, he would be Spock. Yes.
And he would be
Okay.
he would be Spock.
Just to satisfy your dad, DB. You know.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Got that in there.
Yeah. I can tell you the way you speak of him with such admiration. So.
Yeah, I mean, he's the epitome of a mentor. I mean, I was really lucky to meet somebody like him, and it's not just with me. He's that way with everybody that we work with. You have the opportunity to really follow your dreams.
That music is appropriate in the background.
I think so.
Yes.
we did that on purpose. Now, we've talked about a lot of the habits that you have that are very good. And you have a lot of great habits for developing business, connecting people. Let's talk about the dirt now. All right. So what's the habit that you wish you could break? The business habit you wish you could break?
I wish that I would pick up the phone more instead of emailing people.
Okay.
I think you fall into a rut. It's easy.
But, it's hard because, we're conditioned that people respond quicker electronically, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I've been through, some different sales training over the years, and I mean, really what you're supposed to do is stand up, pick up the phone, and call somebody. You sound different, you're more confident, and it's much better than an email.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I just think it's interesting because that's one of the things I tell my daughter all the time. She's 17, and just trying to get her to differentiate herself. And I think what you said is perfect. It's that if you can speak with people in person or on the phone, it's amazing how many people just don't do that nowadays.
No, they don't. So. I mean, especially now with texting and it's just so much easier to talk to somebody in a couple of characters than to pick up the phone. I mean, even now, with cell phones, I mean, you don't leave a voicemail. It's just a no-no. So I don't do that. But if it's a business call or, a business contact, I really wish I would pick up the phone more often.
Yeah. And I think following up via email is perfect because I know for me at least I work in an environment that's very regulatory. So, you have to put communications in writing. Set expectations are right and all. But
they know you mean business, Ray.
Yes, this too.
They do. I think voicemails are kind of like photos, like digital photos when the digital cameras first started. You're like just still waiting there, and no one's ever going to print you, or they're never going to. You're just waiting there, and they're like, "Did you get my voicemail?" Like, yeah, no, I don't really.
I saw you left me a voicemail, but I just called you.
Yeah,
no one cares. No one cares.
No, it's different.
It's different.
Yeah.
I like that one-to-one touch. I wish I would do it more, but it's so hard to do. We're all going to be better at it this year.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Awesome. I love it. You heard it here, folks. Bev Fortune's going to call me, and she won't go to voicemail.
All right. Now, I don't know if you got it from the Star Wars and the Star Trek that me and DB were talking about, but I'm a huge movie buff. Are you a movie buff?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your favorite, all-time favorite movie, if you have one?
Gone with the Wind.
Ooh.
Excellent choice.
Yes. It's a long one, but I love it.
I can see you kind of like...
With the gown.
With the gown. With the gown.
The Scarlett O'Hara gown.
Yeah.
And if you were in the movie, and they made a movie about your life, what would it be? A drama, a comedy?
I think a comedy, definitely.
And who would play you?
Laura Dern.
Oh, I like her, yeah. And she was in Star Wars.
Was she really?
It all comes back to Star Wars.
I was thinking about Jurassic Park. But okay.
No, she's worked David Lynch, Steven Spielberg, George Lucas. Well, not George Lucas.
Well, she's tall and blonde, so I just thought maybe that she would be a good one, but definitely a comedy.
Okay. She fits the bill, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now, describe yourself in one word.
Dedicated.
I love it.
Loyal.
Okay.
That's 2. I'm done.
You gave me 100%. 200%.
You are listening to Tower Talk Business Radio. Our guest today is Beverly Fortune, Chief Operating Officer of Morey Creative Studios. My name is Donyshia Boston-Hill, along with Ray Schwetz on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Many websites selling medication may look professional and legitimate, but the vast majority of sites selling prescription drugs are doing so illegally. Have you seen websites that don't require a prescription or offer to ship medicine internationally? Then you've seen a rogue website. Often they sell fake meds with too little, too much, or no medicine at all. Criminals use websites to sell counterfeit medications that may contain life-threatening toxins. .pharmacy is a website verification program that helps you identify safe and trustworthy online pharmacies. You know where .com is located in a website address, right? That's where